Hello everyone, and thanks for stopping by to Scrap and Craft with Terry. Well, I thought I would pop back on here today and try to do a little video. It's not going to be a real long video, but we'll see how far we get. I'm sure I'll be pausing it every now and again because I got a cough that just won't go away. So, not real sure if I've done a video like this, but if I have, it doesn't hurt to revisit some of the stuff from the past. I think I've done something like it, but maybe not just it. So we're going to make a little mini album or a little booklet, whatever you want to use it for. Hopefully I can get through this without coughing the whole time. So let's go ahead and get started. How's everyone been doing and what's everyone been working on? Kind of have a little bit of a mind block going on. I've thought and just really don't know what to do. Not ready to take on any big projects yet, but really can't come up with small ones either. So if I repeat something, well, I hope you don't mind. So we're going to start with a 12 by 12 sheet of paper, and I already cut it into my strips. Your strips are 4 inches wide, so we cut it at the 4 and the 8. That gives us 3 strips. And then on the back, because it's single-sided, I just went ahead and did some stenciling. So that's what I did so far. Now we're just going to take our strips and fold them in half. Now one of them is going to be the cover and the other 2 will be the inside. So you just decide what you want as your cover first. And of course the flowers are going to be my cover. So we'll just go ahead and burnish this down a little bit. And I think I want one of them where this will show. You can have all of your pages going the same way, or you can alternate them. I'm just going to alternate it. And we'll have this one going this way. Now, this paper here, I actually probably cut it the wrong way. The flowers are going sideways, which it's not really noticeable, but I think I should have cut it this way instead of this way, but that's okay. We'll just put it as I had no idea what I was doing. Okay, so, and then our pages would go together to make like a little booklet. So a lot of them, let's see what it looks like. Yeah, I guess that'll be okay. All right, so now we're going to take the first one, and on each side of our fold line, we're going to score a 1/2 inch on each side. I'm just going to fold it and do it. Oops, I bumped the camera. So we'll do a 1/2 inch there. And I'll just turn it over and This went through, but I'll go over it again. Okay. And we're going to want to fold this back. Make sure your edges are lined up. Flatten them down good. Make sure I have this lined up. There we go. I think I can bring it in a little bit better now. Seeing how I don't have the strips all laid out there. Then we're going to take our other papers. We'll just kind of flatten them down good. And we're going to slip them in there. Now this would work good with double-sided paper if you have it. But if you don't, and you don't mind the white on the background, then it doesn't matter. Or you can stencil it or stamp it or whatever you would like to do. All right, so now we're going to fold this back, and then we're just going to fold this over. And I think I would like to use my ruler to make for sure that I'm getting it right on that line. And generally your ruler will help to crease it good. And then that'll fold that back. Probably the ruler's a little overkill, but that's okay. Do it however you want it. If you score all of them, your score lines aren't necessarily all going to come out even. So, and you want to make for sure that the edges are even. Oops, I have two papers there. Okay, and then we'll fold that one over, making sure our edges are even. Now when you get all done, probably you'll have some of your paper showing where it's not even. And that's generally about how it works. All right, and let's fold this one over. Okay, so I have a little bit on this edge that I'm going to have to trim off. I think the top and bottom should be just fine. But my little cutting mat is on the other end. Maybe I can just do it with my guillotine. What I want to do is just trim them. Just barely trim them. and I think the edges are just fine. Now you can also ink these as you're going. I don't think I'm going to ink today. Then put a couple paper clips on here so it doesn't slide around. Make sure these edges are still straight. There. And then in my spine, I'm going to punch 3 holes. I'm not using a really big hole punch. And I'm just kind of eyeballing it. Probably shouldn't do that, but that's what I'm doing. Okay, so there's my 3 holes. And then I want to sew my little booklet together. And I'm just going to use, and you can work this spine back and forth if you want. I'm going to use some twine. I don't really know how much I need, so I'm just going to cut some off. So I'm going to go in the top, and then I'm going to go in the bottom. Bring my edges together even. That was quite a lot extra. And then in the back, we're going to come through the center with both of our strings. And we'll make sure one is on one side and one is on the other side. And then we'll pull them up. Well, I think my twine is coming apart. Yes, it is. Let me fix this. Okay. It just kind of like unraveled a little bit. So I have one on one side and one on the other side, and then I'm just going to tie it in a bow. Now you can use anything that you want. You can use a ribbon or lace or yarn or anything. I haven't used twine for a while, so see if I have these both about the same. And then I can just trim it off a little bit. And maybe that's just too big. Okay. Now for the front, I think on the front I'm just going to put a little belly band. And I have some little, these are just like little tags. We'll use them as little journaling papers. And I'm just going to stick them in the front, so I'm only going to glue this and this. And this paper is sideways, and it doesn't really matter to me. Has flowers on it. and I think it's good. Let me see, what do I want to use? Now, I haven't used any of my glue for so long. Didn't think to check any of it before I started my video. So we'll hope that it comes out like it's supposed to. And you know what? I think I'm going to round these edges. Simply because I like edges rounded. Just didn't round very good. There we go. And I think I'll round the edges on my little booklet. I should be able to do a couple at a time. If you have fancy edge cutters, you can use your fancy edge cutters. I don't have any, I just have my rounder. So that's what we're using. Okay, now we can put our little belly band on. Well, there we go. And I think just to glitz it up a little bit, there's blue in these flowers, so I thought I would add a little bit of blue bling. Let's see if this is too many. Yeah, I think that'll be okay. We'll put 5 on there. And I'm going to use my Fabri-Tac for that. Guess I should have shook it down in the bottle a little bit, huh? So, what's everybody been making? Anything fancy? Anything like for Mother's Day gifts or anything like that? Can't wait to get back into crafting full time. I sit and think about it, and that's about as far as it gets. Okay, so there's that. And then I thought we'd just take a couple of these papers and just slide them in there. And I probably could put something else there, but I don't know I don't know what it would be, so right now that just might be it. Then, excuse me, I had a couple of these little envelopes laying here, so I thought I could stick them in here. On these pages here, you can do journaling on. I thought on a couple of these floral pages, I could just add these little pockets with a little journaling paper in it. So we'll just stick that one in there. Let me see what's left. Okay. Then maybe I could stick one here, and this says family record. Now you can decorate these however much or however little you want. These would make great little mini albums if you wanted to carry one in your purse or your bag, or make it as a gift. You have a couple little journaling pages that you could write about. And then if you had the little camera stamp, you could always, you know, put that in the center of a page. Let me put my cap on my glue. And then that would show whoever got the paper or whoever got the little booklet that they could put pictures on here. So I think right now I'm just going to put a little piece of tape on there. But you could do that on each page if you wanted to, and that would just show that you can put pictures in it. And then on the back, you could still do whatever you wanted with it. So that's our video for today. Get in there. Let me know down in the comments what you think, and I'm not going to promise when I'll do my next video, but hopefully it won't be too long from now. So I hope everyone has a wonderful day and happy crafting. Bye for now.